Hi guys,
Hello, people.
I'm Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching Sopranos, episode 8.
It's episode
God,
8. I'm so
already
excited.
at episode 8.
That's what I mean. That's like, kind of took me off guard. I'm like, how are we this far ahead? But like, the season has been so good, so like,
Yeah.
it makes sense that we're like over halfway through it.
And usually, like at least in my opinion, of course, there are always some episodes like in the first half of the season that are like amazing, but usually they put the best story for the end of the season, you know?
Yeah, so it can only get
So like it's not
better.
The season will be perfect in my opinion, honestly. So
Literally loved every single bit of it.
yeah,
I'm so excited to play this
do
episode,
we need
whatever
to
it is.
repeat ourselves,
I
like what we
kinda
are
don't
excited about?
I think
Like
so.
not
Nothing
every
has
single thing.
changed.
I'm wondering
guys.
just about Furio and Carmela
if that was the end in the
if
previous
that was the
episode.
end, or like it's gonna continue, but like at the end of the day it's gonna be the end, you know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
still don't think anything is gonna happen.
I don't think anything's gonna come out of it.
We can just like see now they're uncomfortable, or see
Yeah.
that Carmela is sad.
Yeah.
See, especially because this is her marriage and her life, like that she's living in.
Yeah.
So like I honestly think those are the things that like we could have, but I don't think we're gonna have anything. I don't think they're gonna kiss.
No. I don't think the storyline here is gonna be like Tony finding out, like, unfortunately, but I don't think that's gonna be the storyline at all. Like, it was just like for us to also notice how Tony does not notice, even though it's happening right in front of his head.
Even though I would have loved
I would have
him to
loved.
find out. Like, not even I would not because like he would, I mean, I know that he would kill Furio, but like I would like that for him to find out about Carmela, meaning like that like he was so blind and he didn't, that like
she stepped outside the marriage as well.
Yes, that like she, even though she did not cheat, she still had feelings.
She emotionally cheated.
I would, yes. I would like for him to see how she looks at Furio or something. For anything, for him to notice something, you know?
I would love that, but I don't.
But I don't think he's gonna notice. Like,
No.
I think it would have to be bluntly said to him.
Yeah,
you know?
well, because like I mean, they made
and
it a clear point to show that like they're literally dancing in front of him. Not like nothing. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I agree. When I said cheat, I meant like him, the way that he is cheating.
Yeah.
Which is sexually, physically.
Yeah. I'm excited for every single storyline. I don't need to mention Adriana, Chris, the kids, everything else. You know where we are at. So let's play and let's talk about this later.
Let's watch.
Here, I made it with a lot of milk and sugar. It's more comforting that way.
Comforting.
You sure you don't want some eggs or an English or something? You're coming back.
What?
I'm up, so immigration, they make problems.
Maybe Tony can help with that.
He's leaving.
How are you still doing here? I thought you were flying out to Naples. All right, but you should be on your way to see your old man. Cancer is everywhere in his body. Cancer don't respect nothing.
Oh,
You know?
I swear everyone in this fucking show has cancer.
I'm good.
God, Tony is horrible.
I'm sorry, Tom.
Literally.
The guy's father is dying from cancer.
He's really.
What? You know, a colostomy bag. Furio's on me.
How the fuck would I know that?
Because my mom, maybe not, has to get one.
We're not talking about this.
Now we can talk about any topic you like.
Insane.
Now,
Without any compassion.
Everybody's gonna get old and die. My nephew, I told him. I'm gonna be speaking to him and only to him as time passes. Because I want to celebrate my daughter's first kid in person.
I don't think you're going to prison, Tony.
Me neither.
Sit down and park down for it. Get a pen and paper.
Hold on. Shoot. Alright, tell Tony that Patsy run the operation while Furio's done.
I'm on.
Adriana, you could read this. Why do I like want her to? I mean, how I do? I'm not sure who's like. I'm not on one side here.
I don't want her to tell anything to anybody.
Well, I agree. I don't
Because
want her
of
for
her
her
life.
sake, but like for the rest of
Exactly.
them, go to prison.
I was just wondering if you had any ideas what Tony and I should do with the proceeds from the property in Newark we sold?
Huh?
Uncle Junior's lot on Freeling Heights and Avenue.
Oh yeah, that. They don't want it to the trust. T-bills. I was able to lock you in before the rates dropped.
There's so many more than newborn size.
I think they're cheaper. Whatever we give them, the girls at Our Lady Shelter should be grateful. I mean, nobody told them to go and have babies without husbands. I remember his charity toward my family when Jack died. He always-
Charitable people, all of them. Look at them.
Thank you. Doesn't anything ever change? Women are supposed to be partners nowadays. I'm not a feminist. I'm not saying 50-50. Jesus.
Of course she's not.
Put up with this grimoire shit. Pardon my French. Made my peace with it best I could anyway.
But isn't your cousin Brian handling your money now?
The big things, the investments, he's doing well too. Now I do have to give Tony credit there. He did meet me halfway with that, God bless him, which was a very big step for him, I know.
Oh, well, here is one place where he can be compassionate.
Fuck this horse whispering shit. Oh, Tony, Valentina. Valentina, Tony Soprano. She works at an art gallery, helping me to enlarge my collection.
Hon, can you come here a sec? I think I have something in my eye.
Let's knock her up, you have a look.
Maybe you need more lines.
The fuck? I can't believe you did this to me.
It was a joke, hon.
There's nothing funny about it.
There is from where I'm standing.
Besides, it's good luck.
Fucking sick, all of you. Fuck off, where's the hose?
This would be funny if I was not afraid of him, you know, and anyone making fun of him in any capacity.
You know, it can be risky trusting.
I knew.
Yeah, me too.
Did you think it was funny?
Yeah, but what I think is funny is what an 8-year-old boy thinks is funny.
Have any interest in art?
Yeah, sure, the right thing I do.
There's an artist down in New Hope. Specializes in horses. Give him a photo of your horse. He paints a beautiful portrait. If you're interested, give me a call.
Oh my god, how long have we not seen this place?
So if there's anything you need, anything at all, you just press this button. Friend of yours, Miss Cirillo, might stop by. She said she wanted to see you before you went down for lunch.
Oh, Cookie. Look, just like home.
They're gonna wait on you hand and foot around here.
Hey, look who's here to make you feel at home. Cookie. Come on, girls, I'll take you to lunch. I gotta use the WC. She just went 10 minutes ago.
WC.
Embarrass your mother in the dining room. So make sure that she knows she can't sit with me and Min and our other girls.
What are you talking about?
We're a set group. We eat together, we play Scrabble for money, and
Come on now, Cook. I know you girls can work it out.
I would get violent. What do you mean? Who says you can't sit with us? Are you, like,
High school.
do people regress, you know? I mean, I think they
Yes,
do
they
actually.
do. But they're talking to Polly. Do you know who Polly is?
I don't think they are aware.
You know, watch movies as a family now. Now listen to that.
As a family.
I need your help, Chuck. Call Bones at the hospital. Tell him to give me whatever help I need, all right?
Beautiful looking animal. Great definition, carriage. I'd love to paint her.
Good, good. Well, what about this deadbeat? Can you leave me in there and just crop him out?
Easy. And frankly, it would be better, composition wise. 6,500.
I got a deal.
She knows who to take money from.
Oh, real. Real.
Oh, she's making a joke
Count
again.
them in there. It's good, huh?
Why needed salt?
Jesus fucking Christ, these fucking hicks can't even get this right. You did this? Oh, that's very mature. It's not funny.
I thought you had an 8-year-old sense of humor.
Come here and give me a kiss.
Good.
Where did the plate of food go? That's my concern now.
Outside.
I lost him there.
I'll take. Can you send it to this person here?
Sure. You want to put a card with this?
It was sweet while it lasted.
Let me have another one.
Sincere tone.
What did it say the first
Love
one?
tone.
Love tone.
maybe you ought to play roulette. It's right over there.
Don't
God,
be fucking
shut up.
rude. I don't like people being mean
To,
to old people.
I mean, anybody actually.
Anybody, but like somehow, like they're old people.
I know. Like,
Like, why
kids
would
as
you-
well.
Yeah. Like, be mean to them.
Be mean to Tony, yes. But like, if you're mean to Tony, then you die. So I don't know if you should be mean to Tony.
Well, what a way to go, honestly. Oh,
Oh, cold water.
this really is 8-year-old humor.
God damn it!
little cold water.
Yeah, well, it's really unpleasant. This is one promise I would like you to keep.
Do you remember promising me? Girl, he promised to be faithful and look whatever.
Whatever.
He does not keep any promises.
I agree.
So, did your mom tell you I saw her over at Green Grove? Apparently she sees quite a bit of your mother. Well, that's just it, Chucky. They're both residents, but there seems to be an exclusion. I don't blame your mother.
It's like when parents start to talk about their children.
I'm just asking you to talk to your mom. See if she can include my mom in more with the group. Roll the bad I did. Oh, I'm still capable if I watch myself. But with all of that, she always had my back.
I'll talk to my mom, see what she says. Like I said,
Whatever you can do.
all right.
She's gonna find something.
Nail.
Is there something that'll come out of this with Carmelo or just
I
some
don't
other
know.
thing?
I don't. The thing is, we're going deeper and deeper, and if
Hey, how are you?
Remember Valentina?
Yeah, nice to see you again.
Yeah, same here.
You don't want to pull that horseshit stunt?
We're gonna have to.
Chris would appreciate that the most.
oh, she did the same thing to him.
This game.
He's not special, you know.
Here.
No, you keep it.
I don't want your consolation prize. Bet you the standing order at the jewelry store. Does she fuck you better than me? Suck your dick better than me?
Come on.
How come I can't see you again?
Because you fuck well.
You got morals all of a sudden?
I got laws, but I do got rules.
Some dago macho bullshit about don't fuck your friend's girlfriend?
Yeah, that.
Something wrong? I'll fix it.
Man, you can't fix the shit I'm talking about. I just don't want to be where Ralph Cifaretto has been.
Prick.
A one-time thing is one thing, but you're into a relationship.
Let me tell you what's really going on. He doesn't fuck me. I swear to God, he's some kind of freak or something.
Come on, nice life. Go ahead.
God, I would kill. I would kill for you to do something about this.
But
Maybe
time has come when she
Furio-
will.
If Furio was still here, she would not, because like she said, has something else to like feel and preoccupy her mind with. But now that he is not here, are you gonna find the money? You know. Take like a hammer or something. A rock.
Rock. The way she does it.
I thought she was gonna open it.
I have to tell you everything. I mean, I didn't want to tell you before because it's just so embarrassing.
What?
Not Ralph.
Oh, Christ.
No, it's okay. Ralph does not have sex like other people, regular people. It's all some kind of kinky shit. Believe me, I am not hung up. Like last night, I just wanted him to fuck me just so I can get back at you. But all he wanted me to do was drip candle wax on his balls. And then he went to the bathroom and jerked himself up. Now, I don't call that having sex with someone. He told me to rub his dick raw with a cheese grater.
Get the fuck out of here.
I wouldn't do it. I told him to fuck off.
Right. Weird about women? I don't know, don't. I mean, he wanted death. Just for...
Yeah, remember that?
I remember it, but like I also
I
remember
forget.
you pushing her as well and treating her horribly.
Just want to ask you if it's possible for a man to go out with a woman without really doing anything.
You'll have to be more specific.
He likes them to hurt him. And that's it. And then he goes and he takes care of himself, his own needs.
He sounds like a textbook masochist.
Like I said,
The M part, yes.
I thought all that stuff was just like a run-up to the act.
That's the case for many people, but not for people with paraphilias. For them, receiving pain, being humiliated becomes in and of itself the sexual release. Like many other things, we believe it's rooted in childhood.
Just one more second. I received regular beatings when I was a kid. But I'm not going around looking for some woman to hook up jumper cables to my private parts.
More than likely, he had a controlling and punishing mother. She loved him, but showed it only in connection with some sort of violent or abusive act.
Is everything about everybody really what they want us?
Except the fact that something like this...
We don't need no hoo-ra-dee-da.
Are you gonna find the key? She's like, well, if you're gonna continuously have gumas, then I'm gonna take care of the financial bit.
There is no more home, Ma. We sold. You know that. They keep making me eat all along. That's that cookie and mint. I try to be so nice. I bought Cookie a card from the gift shop downstairs.
How can they be so fucking rude?
Literally. Remember
What the
when?
fuck? Yes, I kept thinking about fucking Jimmy in Better Call Saul. That was the worst thing he ever did to us.
Yes.
Turning everyone against that old sweet lady.
Ci sta una femmina.
E se a così tu nati in una casa a due, o due figli le fa?
E se la moglie era boss?
Soprano.
Nessuno lo sa.
Ma tu la fa?
Nessuno di sicuro se adesso l'ha capito.
Don't you worry.
Trust me, she
Non
knows.
ci mai date nemmeno un vaso.
Meglio così, allora non è successo ancora io.
Non sa se ci riesce. Io voglio bene.
In vita mia ci ho fatto tanta assunzione, ma non mi ha mai fatto la moglie. Vuoi sapere perché? Lo sai perché?
E dimmelo, non ti attorni che parole.
Perché io sapevo che si visse la
That's true. That's very true.
Posso bene sempre a sapere. L'unico mezzo sia voi e accidere mai.
Are you thinking about it?
No, I respect it. If you're gonna do it for love, I respect it.
True. You have money, you can buy ticket and leave.
I was literally thinking about this. Oh. I legitimately don't even know where this could go.
Lois says she's ready to race. I like my drink with extra olives. You should know how your regular customers like their drinks.
My regular customers are the ones who pay. Get you your own.
Don't even get him that.
Easy now?
You know, there's no reason to be snotty. My dear departed mother used to say, you catch more flies with honey than you can with vinegar.
Mom always told me not to let myself be talked down to by losers. She said you can tell everything about a man by the way he treats women.
Girl!
How does this not translate to Chris? My girl, are we blind to the ones closest to us?
You ever think about your mother? She's dead. You two didn't get along very well.
Interesting, he's trying to like unwrap this.
Okay, did she ever,
I gotta go. A mambo queen awaits.
Well, what the hell are you gonna do for us? What we pay here?
I'm speaking from years of experience. Your mother's going to have to learn to accept responsibility for her own behavior.
Like what?
For one thing, she cries a lot. She's always in tears. At mass, in the exercise room. Also, she's a tattletale. She tells on the other girls for the slightest infraction. She's just not very adept at making friends.
How do you start doing that at like age 90? You know what I mean? The way they settle conflict is so very them.
I broke up with Ralph.
when?
Last night. I just couldn't take it. He brought out this leather mask with this fun.
Right.
This means we can be together.
I'm a married man. I'm a happily married man with 2 kids.
I just want to see you. Sometimes. A couple nights a week. I'm not going to say I love you. I always say that too soon to guys, and I'm trying to work on that, but I really like you.
I like you too, honey. It's not gonna happen. For one thing, I already took his horse.
The smartest thing you can do is walk away from this guy.
$9,900.
Interestingly, at $10,000, we're required by law to notify the IRS of the transaction.
Yeah, well, she knows that.
Really? I wanted something safe. Something old economy, maybe treasure.
So she took 40,000.
I mean,
I
she's
love it.
investing it wherever she
I
wants.
love it.
Don't you not?
Jen is working full time. Full fucking time. He cannot let it go.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find out about his sex life.
Why?
No better.
He would. Ask him. $3,000.
How'd you come up with that figure?
The number that I thought you'd say yes to.
You told right.
So, what have you heard?
You pay me $3,000, I'll answer your questions.
He bottoms from the top.
I don't even know what that means.
Bottom from the
Means
top.
he has to control things, but he pretends he doesn't. Like he'd make me fuck him with a strap on and call him my bitch, shit like that.
What about plain old fucking?
I'm telling you, he can't get hard that way. And if he could, I don't think that he's going to.
He's not gonna know.
Yeah, but like this, I thought when she's
I don't think he did anything. Neither broke nor anything.
Maybe he will.
Do you know?
Well, 40,000 are missing.
Oh, okay, but like I just thought she took a stack, but like she literally took, like she ripped up the package or whatever.
You were afraid.
He's a broken arm.
Yes, and so am I. This is a stupid thing for your son to get hurt over.
I didn't live for 84 years to have to be nice to somebody I don't like.
If you can't get into the spirit of this thing, then we're going to have to let you live in a different home. The Salvation Army has one in Irvington that's supposed to be perfectly fine.
Are you gonna ask?
Neil.
So I guess we're all gonna keep quiet. Like, what, do you wanna say something to me? Because I'm gonna say something back to you. So maybe you just wanna avoid that subject completely.
Let's see.
They're gonna avoid that, they never speak.
Coffee time?
What is there to say?
You sure, son? It's not something you want to talk about?
No.
She would love to talk about it.
What?
If there's one thing I tell you with certainty is no one's gonna speak.
I feel like it's coming. I don't know how to explain that.
God, I don't know.
Hmm?
I don't know. Depending on how everything with Fury also happened, I'm not sure what's happening there still. So like depending on all that.
Well, I don't see again how it can, like if
No, literally cannot.
Just because like the only way for him Fury to stay alive is
Literally.
to kill Tony.
Yeah.
Tony's not dying
That's
by
not gonna
Fury's hand.
Imagine that.
You know what I mean?
No.
So that's not happening. So nothing's happening between them.
Yeah, I don't think anything's happening between them.
God, how? But like, I would love for her to tell him. That's what I would like. I would love.
Me too. I would love for him to know.
I would yes, but like even for her to tell him, because like that would hurt him
Well, that's
in
what
that
I mean.
moment so fucking much.
That's what I mean.
That would destroy him.
I would love for him to know.
But like I think we're not in a season 1. Like we're moving. She's doing something in her own way. You know, taking any type of control that she knows how to take. You know.
Yeah.
So I feel like at some point something is gonna happen and something is gonna explode. Maybe not in this episode. Like maybe in this episode nobody spoke up. But like I feel like in one episode somebody will. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
And when I say somebody, I mean Carmela.
I mean, if Tony's not gonna start anything, what is he gonna do? I really hope for that.
The thing is, I would expect it to happen later. Just because something like that, if it were to happen, I would expect it to happen later, because like I would expect them to separate later.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that like I feel like now is a perfect opportunity because of Fury.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like things are building up to something.
Yeah, just like because like I can't imagine at the end of season 5, she's like, do you know that like last year?
Yeah.
Do you know what I did? I had feelings. Like I cheated.
I mean, I can also imagine that, you know, like even with time passed, like similar to like in Breaking Bad when Walt said to Jesse like that he watched Jane die, you know. I mean, a bit more of a serious situation.
I don't know, in my opinion, I would see it more while it's happening in a heat of a moment right now, not like 2 years ago, you know, or something like that. But I don't know, honestly. I would love that to happen.
God, me too.
Also, the interesting part of the episode for me was the part with Ralph and like Tony investigating, being very interested.
Involved.
Yeah, if that's the case, and why? How?
Yeah,
did it
about
come
like
to
how
it?
where Ralph finds pleasure. Let's say, like he was so preoccupied with that.
That like he even talked to Melfi.
About it.
And like if that's possible, because like he didn't know what to believe.
And I wonder if there is like some type of like connection that like he is searching out for, because I think it's often in most cases like when someone like Ralph finds pleasure like in sex, finds it in a like painful way. Like there's, you know, things like, is it BDSM? What the fuck is it called? Does that fall into the umbrella of what that would be?
I think so.
Maybe, but like that is a different ball game, you know, than what he is doing. And like I thought
he said he asked, is it S&M? And she said just
the M part of it, yeah. But like when they were talking about it, I did think there has been something that has happened in his childhood where potentially like he was abused or like something happened to him. And of course that's gonna be a thing, because I mean the way that Ralphie is, like clearly that is someone that has had it rough, let's say, in his childhood. So like this is something that we have found out about, like what we have found about him. I wonder if Tony was like curious about this, like does it connect somehow to like, because Ralphie suffered in his childhood and like it has made him who he is today. Like is he also asking about that because like he has also suffered at the hands of Livia and like has turned out this way, and so like is this just him being very curious about what has happened to someone in their past for them to end up like this?
I really don't know. I was in those moments very confused because like it didn't seem to me like he thought about the answer, you know. And when she said it's about, so everything is about like in your life is about connected to your mother, which is often the case, like mother, father, any figure that like
anything that happens, especially in your childhood,
like
anything
that you grew up with or something like that, it can affect you. Even smaller things, like some things that don't even have to be sexual, but like abuse in any kind can form you, not a form, but like form you. Just like with Tony in this case, I'm wondering why exactly was he interested in Ralph. The thing is, like the entire time he didn't want to sleep with this woman. I mean, he didn't want to. He slept immediately, you know. But like he didn't want to, let's say, get in a relationship with her because she is with Ralphie. Like Ralphie already has her.
She is his property.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the second that he found out that like Ralphie doesn't have her sexually, he immediately went to her.
Yeah, just like finding an excuse to do things. Yeah. I mean, that very easily also is the case with him. I mean, he is just like the episode opened up with Fury talking about like his father passing away, you know, because of all the cancer. He's like, oh, money.
But like even after that, like was it what's his name? Paulie was talking about his mom or something like that. Like, can we talk about something else?
Literally
insane behavior.
There is like he's not even pretending to have emotions at this point.
So like I'm really wondering what is this gonna, how do I say it, escalate?
Sure.
Let's say, I didn't want to say that, but like what is this gonna affect? Because like Rolf is probably gonna find out that Tony is with this woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the thing is the way that Tony is behaving to the environment around him, and like considering he is, you know, boss, but like the way that he acts, I think he is alienating everyone around him. And so like at some point he's gonna find himself basically like as a target to them, because like he's gonna be maybe not a liability, but like they're gonna want to maybe replace him or whatever.
No, definitely, because he is not treating any of them with respect.
Yeah.
At all. So like like the point is it's one like let's say right now just Paul is unsatisfied. Tomorrow this one is gonna be and this one, you know, like Sil was unsatisfied at one point. He's manipulating only Chris.
I can only say Chris is gonna be loyal.
That's what I want to say.
Very
like,
fucking
I
end.
think because of his selfishness, let's say, he's gonna be left only with Chris, in my opinion. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering what is, again, him, Ralph have always not been good, you know? But like, I'm wondering if Ralph finds out, which I think he will, how is that gonna affect him and like, what is he gonna want to do?
I don't know, because like Tony, like knowing about let's say that aspect of his life, I worry about how he's gonna take that. I mean, who do I worry about? Technically no one, but like I don't think it's gonna be. I think that might be the final nail in the coffin of their relationship, which was already never good. Like they don't like each other.
I was gonna say, I have a feeling like I could even maybe potentially see Ralph dying with this, just again because we're in season 4, so Tony's not dying, and the thing is that like I could see Ralph wanting to stand up to Tony, you know. I'm gonna say fight him, but like do something, and Tony can even belittle him in front of other people, and I feel like that could come to a very big altercation between them. That can only lead to Ralph potentially even dying.
I think so, and I thought about that. Okay. Yes, because like I mean, their relationship has always been like that. So like I always thought like. At some point, that's really gonna, like, they're gonna try to kill each other, but, like, again, Tony is the main character, so, like, only Ralph can realistically die here.
Yes. And I feel like humiliating any of them for anything sexual would be something that neither of these men could survive, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, every single one of them would have to, let's say, fight against that.
Yeah.
And I think fighting against Tony would lead to Ralph's death.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I believe that as well. I love the whole portion with, like, Carmela finding the nail. And then just, like, deciding to take money. And the thing is, I first thought, like, that she didn't make it obvious, you know? But, like, she really made it obvious. And she left that nail for him.
She wanted to.
Like, yeah, as sort of because, like, they never talk about things. They dance around subject. And this was another thing where, like, see, here's the nail. Do you want to bring it up? And then we can talk about this money. And no one's going to bring anything up. Because, like, that's how they live their lives.
Yes, and, like, again, even if they fought before, nothing came out of it. Because Tony would always be unfaithful and she would always accept it. And stay quiet and move on, you know?
Yeah.
And now when she again realized that he is cheating on her and he's not even allowing her that financial security in any way that she wants to have it, she is taking things into her own hands, taking it away from him, you know. And I think she left it obvious because like she knew that like he's not gonna talk, and if she would be very excited to talk about those things.
That was literally like she was challenging him. Is something wrong?
Yeah.
Do you want to say something to me now? And like, no.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna broach that subject.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's just how their whole relationship functions.
I honestly definitely think that like it's gonna come at some point that like they are gonna talk, and I think that could be
the end of it.
Like the moment of the show, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because like that's why I don't know.
Yeah, you need the conversation.
I feel like maybe it's gonna even be in season 5. You know, I'm not sure. Just because right now is that happening all this with Furio, then I would think it's not. It's gonna be sooner. But like technically, maybe they're gonna prolong it until let's say end of season 5, because then in season 6 they will be separated. Let's say.
Yeah.
You know, and I would definitely think that like that moment would be. I mean, we've been waiting for the whole show to come to that moment.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, guys. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.